Hello, friends out there in Facebook land. I am getting ready to do love readings for all the signs through the rest of November, and doing some shuffles here, and so we'll get started after I shuffle a couple more times. I hope everybody's having a really good Thanksgiving. I was going to not cook Thanksgiving dinner at all, because I made a major move at the beginning of November. Moved about 45 minutes away from where I was originally living, back into my hometown. And moving takes, I think the older you get, the harder it is to move. It really took a toll on me, and still haven't even got my house all put together. But I'm now living in the cutest little magical home. So I was real happy about it, but it just was like, man, I don't want to have to do Thanksgiving dinner. I was going to fix spaghetti. And I was on Facebook 2 days ago, and I saw some dressing. And I was like, oh no, I have to fix Thanksgiving dinner. So that night I went to the store and got all the fixings that I needed, my turkey and ham and everything to make Thanksgiving dinner. So as I'm waiting for some things to cook in the oven, I thought I would do some readings for you. So we're going to get started with Aries, and we're going to find out what's going on in the love life of an Aries between now and the end of November. And you know what? If this doesn't resonate with you, it's not meant for you to hear. If it does resonate with you, which for most of you, it will. I understand we're in a Mercury retrograde, so everything is probably, this is probably, may have been the week from hell for you. I know Monday started out as a week from hell for me. So, but it got a little better. But anyway, let's look at Aries and see what's going on. In the area of love. Love for Aries. So you got a Six of Pentacles, a Ten of Cups in reverse, and a Two of Swords. Oh, things aren't looking good, Aries. So Six of Pentacles, this is, I always like to show you my cards because I think they're so pretty. But anyway, this is Six of Pentacles. And this is telling me that it's like you feel like you're not getting enough. You know, you feel like there's not enough in your relationship or in your love life, and you're wanting more and more, and there's something that's lacking, and you feel that there's something lacking. And I also have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, so that tells me that things aren't on the happy side right now with you and your mate. You know, you're at a stalemate right now. And I see here soon the Two of Swords. I mean, this is going to go on through the end of November. Your Two of Swords, there is something conflicting that you need to make a decision about. You know, you're either going to go one way or the other way. You're either going to break up, or you're going to make up, or you're going to try to figure out how to work this situation out. But right now, you are feeling like you're not getting what you need in this relationship, and you probably aren't. And if that's the case, you need to make a decision whether to move on or to stick it out. Also, find out, you know, maybe what your partner is wanting as well, because they may be feeling the same way. So bring in some areas, bring in some communication. I'm feeling that maybe for some of you, there's a lack of communication with your partner, and that could be the problem in itself. So, yeah, just, you know, you got to meditate and think about what it is you want in a relationship. Manifest on it. And if you're not getting it in this relationship, there's always another one around the corner waiting for you. So next reading is for Taurus. I have a friend that's a Taurus, and I'm a Leo, and we're just real good friends. But you know, Tauruses and Leos, they really buck heads because they both are leaders. So if you are a Taurus and you have a relationship with somebody strong also, like a Leo, you could be in a hot shit mess sometimes. It can get really icky. So I see Tauruses, you know, with somebody that's a little less strong or less dominating. Because I know Leos, you know, we Leos, we have to be the life of the party. We have to have all the attention, you know. So, all right, so Taurus, let's see. Oh, wow. What the hell, Taurus? What's going on? You got an 8 of Wands, a Queen of Cups, and the Chariot all in reverse. I mean, what's going on here? I mean, Knight of Wands. I mean, you're not even. It's like you're just over it. Wow, we're in retrograde, and Taurus, for some of you, everything is just like really fucked up here. You know, even your middle card is a Queen of Cups in reverse. It's like nothing is working out for you right now. I mean, it's just the shits. The Chariot, honey, you've got some old habits that you need to break, and you're not willing to break those old habits. So if you're having problems in your relationship right now, that is why, because you're not willing to break some of those old habits that have got your ass in trouble all the time in the past. And again, that's, you know, what I was just talking about as I was shuffling the cards. It's kind of funny, and it always happens this way, but you know, Taurus, you're strong people. It's like you buck heads with people, and even with yourself. You're like your own worst enemy here. So I don't even know what to say. I mean, you're like all over the place right now. So best thing for you to do is stay away from your significant other right now and get your shit together. So that's it for Taurus. Anyway, the next reading is for Gemini. Let's see what's in love for Gemini for the rest of November. So let me know what some of you are doing for Thanksgiving this day. I'm going to be enjoying my children, and I have a 31-year-old and a 20-year-old, and then I may have a few friends stop by later on. I think my ex-husband and his girlfriend are coming over at some point in time. I can only tolerate him on Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's about it. I do need him to hang some things for me in my new home, so I'm trying to be really nice. Anyway, so let's see what's going on with Gemini in your love life for the rest of November. Oh, goodness. Okay. What's going on? So many people having some issues here. So 8 of Cups. It's like you want to leave, but are you afraid to leave? There's thoughts, because there's fights right now with you and your significant other, and you feel like you're not being heard. It's like this person seems to be overtaking and dominating, and you have your own feelings and your own opinions about things, and you're not even being heard, or at least that's how you feel. But there's a part of you that just wants to break the fuck away, you know, and but there's some fear. There's fear holding you back. I don't know what your fears are, but also your 5 of Cups. Okay, I know what's going on. 5 of Cups is your last card, and it's like there's things that you feel like you can't reach. So maybe the reason why you feel like you need to leave and are afraid to leave or to get out of the relationship, because there's things that you've been manifesting, that things that you were wanting, but you don't believe enough in yourself to get those things. But the thing is like if you've already manifested it, it's already there for you. A friend of mine told me a long time ago, we were talking about some things, and he said, I was telling him some of the things I wanted to do and so forth, and he's like, Lisa, everything that you just said to me, the universe has already given to you. But the problem with you, and it's with all of us, we're our own worst enemies. It's like we have these fears and self-doubts and everything that block us from getting to what we've been manifesting. And it's like we're trying to get to whatever that manifestation is, because once we put it out to the universe, it's there. It's just you got to go get it. and you're feeling like that you're lacking something, maybe some fear, or not enough self-approval, or security within yourself to believe that you can have actually what you want. And you're wanting to get out of this relationship, so you got to do it. Trust and believe in yourself, and it will happen. So the next one is Cancer. We're going to do a reading for Cancer, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of crazy energy going on right now. I've been watching it in my own personal life and watching it with other people, and it's getting crazy. But that's because the universe is bringing us into a place where we're going to really start having a lot of more self-awareness. And I mean, we have to go through this shit in order to better ourselves and our lives. So anyway, so let's find out what's going on with Cancer. Cancer. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse, and King of Swords. So you've got some reverse cards here. Eight of Pentacles. There are some things that you need to be learning about your relationship. Relationships are all about learning lessons from each other, and there's some lessons that you might need to be learning, and you're just sweeping them under the carpet. You're not getting it. Two of Pentacles, it's about trying to find balance, and you are making a way to find that balance, but also you need to be looking at what it is that you need to learn in this relationship, and it's all about making yourself better or bettering yourself. It's all for you. It's all about you. But the next card is your King of Swords, and it's like you're starting to take charge of yourself, one, and also your part in this relationship. So there might be some legal advice that you might need, and if that's the case, then you might need to get it. And maybe that's where the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse, because you're not learning or discovering what it is that you need to learn in regards to this relationship. There might be some, I'm just picking up that there's some sort of legal issues going on with some of you. And you need to find somebody in your life, perhaps a lawyer or a mentor of some kind that has really good, strong, stable advice to give to you and help you, as you're trying to find balance in the relationship. But it's, again, I always tell people, it's not about finding balance with the other person. It's all about you. These readings are about you and where you're at in the relationship. So there you have it, Cancer. Let's look at Leo. Now, I'm a Leo, but I'm not in a relationship. Leo, what's going on with love for Leo through the rest of the month? Leos are very strong, passionate people, and again, they have to be the center of attention. And this Leo can be kind of mouthy or roar very loudly. And as I've gotten older, I've learned to not roar so loud. Picking my battles. Somebody told me recently that I'm very passive aggressive, and something happened a couple of weeks ago, and I said, it's not that I'm passive aggressive, or maybe I am, but I will tell you this, over the years, I have learned to pick my battles. Life is short. I'm 57. I don't have a lot of time left. So I don't have time to argue with people. And so somebody did something recently, and it just really pissed me off. But I thought, this is not a battle worth fighting, so I'm just going to pass on it. And I also believe in karma, so that person's karma will catch up to them. So let's look at you, Leo. Three of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and Two of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles and Three of Cups is good. Oh, wow. Ten of Wands, I'm sorry, it's Ten of Wands in reverse. So Three of Cups, you know, in your relationship, there was a time of happiness and good times and laughter and just a feeling of unity. And now with Four of Pentacles, you're at a point, in a place in the relationship at this time where you're just really wondering, you know, what are you missing? What's missing in this relationship? Maybe some regrets. Maybe you're feeling that you've lost something somehow something got lost in the relationship. And then your Ten of Wands in reverse, you know, it's almost like you're just kind of on your own. I mean, you're in a relationship with somebody and it's like you're doing all the work, you know, and they're not helping, or they're not really being active in the relationship as they should be. So right now you're at a stage where you're kind of evaluating that and thinking, well, you know, where did I go wrong? And you know what? It's not always where you went wrong. It takes two to tango, and if you're not getting what you need from this other person, then yeah, you might need to move on. And so that's kind of where you're at, is you're wondering at this point if you just need to move on. So, and I'm sure that by the end of the year, you will figure it out. Something tells me it will happen, whether you need to move on or not. And hey, if you're happy doing all the work, you know, giving the 100% while the other person gives like 10 or 20%, then, you know, more power to you. But anyway, the next reading is for Virgo. Let's see what's going on in the life of a Virgo and their love life between now and the end of November 2018. So, somebody said something to me about Christmas the other day, and my God, you know, I'm just now getting Thanksgiving, but I always do this every year. I put things together at the very last minute. So like I said, I got hit with a spirit of Thanksgiving spirit when I saw that dressing on Facebook. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm from the South, so honey, I can make some dressing. And I got macaroni and cheese too. Nobody makes macaroni and cheese as good as I do. So let's see what's going on with Virgo. Virgo. Damn, everybody, I mean, what the hell's wrong? So we got the Hierophant in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and the Three of Cups in reverse. Honey, it's over, okay? But here's the thing. I mean, you're so caught up in the drama of your relationship that you can't even think or focus on your own self, because you're giving everything you have into this relationship and it's just not working. I mean, you're not even listening to your higher divine self or your spirit guides, or you're not meditating. You're just, it's like a clusterfuck. You're in a train wreck right now and you just need to get out of it. It's over, done. You know, I can't put it any more simple than that. So just move on, honey, move on. Universe has got somebody else out there for you. So the next reading is for a Libra. And again, this isn't for everybody, you know. I mean, there's people that say, well, your cards don't resonate with me. Well, you know what? That's great. In some cases, in the cases today, that's really good. But for those that it does resonate with, then, you know, pay attention. Also, if you want a personal reading with me, which I do readings through email. I love doing readings through email because I write it all out for you, and you have it that you can keep looking at and reflect on, and a lot of people love it, and I'm able to really take my time and meditate on your questions or whatever. So absolutely, you can go to my website at www.gypsyspiritcharleston.com, And you can look on that site and see where you can get your own personal reading. So, yes, I do live in Charleston. I'm a true Southern girl. And I lived in California for a little while, and it was okay. It was definitely different. So this reading is for Libra. Let's see what's going on with Libra. Oh, Nine of Wands. Okay, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Wands, and Nine of Wands. So we've got a lot of work that we're doing on in this relationship, Libra. Two of Pentacles, you've been having a hard time finding balance, and there's been times when you felt like you finally had some balance, but maybe not. Seven of Wands is your next card, and things just keep hitting you, and sometimes you feel like you're going nowhere, like you're running around with, like a chicken with your head cut off. Sometimes you just feel like you're not giving enough or doing enough, and it can feel like you're fighting a losing battle sometimes. But this card, the Seven of Wands, tells you, just hang in there, just keep working. And then the Nine of Wands is telling you, the work that you've been doing towards this relationship, it's almost at a high peak. So keep working. It's taking a lot of work, maybe a lot of self-work for both of you, and maybe some unity of working together, but also some work that you've had to do separately within yourselves. So keep working at it, because it could get better. It's going to get better. Don't give up. Don't give up. It'll get better. So now we're going to go on to Scorpio, see what love is for Scorpio between now and the end of November. So, I got some friends that are Scorpios. I tell you what, I got a friend up in Greenville. I feel sorry for any man that ever fucks with that woman, because she will eat him alive. And she doesn't date, not much anyway, thank God, because I'd probably be reading about her in the paper. She'd be hitting the news, news all over the country about how she, mutilated some guy because he cheated on her or something. But anyway. So this is for Scorpio. Let's see. I have other friends that are Scorpio too. They're mean as hell too, if you mess with them. So Scorpio. What's in love for Scorpio between now and the end of November? So we have a Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and a Temperance. Yep, yeah. As I was talking about my friend in Greenville. Seven of Pentacles, sometimes it feels like you want to give up, and that card is telling you not to give up. There's wisdom that you need to get. There's some wisdom that universe has to give you, and you need to take some time and meditate and figure out and tap into that wisdom, and you're not doing it, and I know that you're not doing it, because the Ace of Swords is coming up and it's in reverse. So there's some sort of a conflict and you're not finding the answer to it. The Temperance card also is about how you handle this conflict. I mean, sometimes we say things that we don't mean, and this card is advising you to really watch that. With it being in reverse, it's telling me that you may be saying things or doing things that you might regret later. So now is the time to really, it just came to me, you need to just be quiet and be still between now and the first of the year. And listen to your intuition. Listen to what universe has to say to you, because, or your spirit guides, your higher divine self. Tap into that, because there's some wisdom that you need to understand. And by doing that, you will be able to handle the situation a lot better. So the next reading is for Sagittarius. We're going to find out what's going on in the love life for Sagittarius between now and the end of November. And again, remember, some of us are going through like some really crazy Mercury retrogrades and just all kinds of crap's being thrown at us. But you know, I want to tell you, something happened to me Monday. It wasn't the worst day of my life, but it was damn close to it. And I just, you know, was like, oh my God, I can't wait till this day is over. And my son is like, you know, you better be very careful what you pray for, because do you want to wake up in the morning? I mean, just, you might want to rephrase that. And I went to bed, you know, I woke up the next morning, and a friend of mine had given me a hibiscus plant, beautiful plant, from my new home, and it had some buds on it. And when I stepped out of my home to go to work the next day, some of those buds had bloomed. And I just really felt like the universe was telling me, it's okay. Everything that you're going through, there's a reason for it, and you just need to be quiet and still and listen, and you're going to be okay. And the rest of the week was pretty good for me. So anyway, let's see. Damn it. Sagittarius. 4 of Wands in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse. Well, that's good. And the Tower in reverse. So it looks like something happened in your relationship, and maybe that I'm feeling that maybe there was a breakup. There's been recently a breakup, and you lost a lot of sleep over it. You were worried, and things were really, it was like morning, every waking moment, even in your dreams, you were having problems over this conflict. And you had to go through what you went through so that you could clear out some ugly shit that you were carrying around with you, and bring in a new kind of energy. And it looks like you're going through that, that you've been through that, and now you're ready. You know, things are going to be looking much better for you in regards to your love life. And I wish you the very best with that, because it looks like you've really gone through a lot of bullshit. And sometimes it's really, really hard. It's like when you're, the way somebody described it to me one day is like you're in a long hallway, and you can't see. The hallway is really dark, and there's lots of doors, and you can't see the doors because the hallway is so fucking dark. And then all of a sudden you find the right door. And so that's what these cards are indicating, that you've been going down that dark, dark hallway, and now you're ready to find the right door. So good luck to you. God bless you. So here we're getting ready to go on for Capricorn. Let's see what's going on in the love life of a Capricorn. And again, if this doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. If you want a personal reading, you can go to my website, www.gypsyspiritcharleston.com. So, and I know that every one of you that's listening to unless you're out of the country, which that doesn't mean anything, but most everybody in the United States has come to Charleston. If they haven't come to Charleston, they're living in Charleston. Well, if they've come to Charleston, 9 times out of 10, they are now living in Charleston, because everybody that comes to Charleston thinks it's so beautiful here, and they decide to move here and clog up our highways. And so we have massive traffic problems, and rents have gone skyrocket through the roof. And so if you come to Charleston, please come to visit. We would love to have you, but don't move. Don't move here. I was born and raised here, so I can say that. But I know the Indians had this place first, and I love Native American people, and they have so much wisdom to share with us. So where are we at? We're on Capricorn. We have the Temperance card, the Empress card, and the 6 of Wands. So, hey, you know what? It looks like things are going good. I mean, you've been doing some work on yourself. You've been listening to your spirit guides. You're listening to your intuition, and you're coming into yourself. Everything around you is just so magical and such a blessing for you, and you're really really taking shape into evolving into a beautiful person that you're meant to be. The Six of Wands in reverse is telling me that yeah, I mean, you can celebrate for the beautiful person that you have become, and that you are, and keep moving forward in your life, and the love is there, honey. Just keep moving forward. I get the feeling for some of you that not only have you done some work on yourself, but you've done a lot of work in your relationship, and so is your partner. So that's all good, and it's all good. So the next person that we're going to read for is Aquarius. So what's going on in the love life of an Aquarian? I don't know anybody that's an Aquarian. I probably do, but they don't tell me, you know. I have a friend who reads astrology cards, and she's really good. And I'm going to introduce her to you one day. But she talks about all the different astrology signs and the sun and the moon and where everything. And I know there's a lot of people that are really into that. I'm not there. Just understanding some things in itself was kind of difficult for me. Not really difficult, but I didn't really get started into my awakening until kind of late in my life, when I was about 49, I think. So that's a whole nother story I'll tell you later. So what's in love for Aquarius? Let's see. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay. Things are going good. You're getting what you want out of your relationship. It's going good. You have a lot of manifestations that are coming towards you. Be very careful. You have the Chariot in reverse. And this card, be very, very careful, because there's some old habits and thought behaviors that you've done in past relationships, or that has happened in past relationships, that are not healthy for you. So be very careful of that. Continue to manifest, and those things will, like I said earlier in another reading, whatever it is that you've manifested that you want, it's already there. But if you let those habits, I mean, when we're talking about relationships, something tells me that somebody out there has had a habit of fucking around, and if you continue to do that, then yeah, you're going to lose this relationship. So you want a really good relationship with the person that you're with, but there's that old habit of either lying or messing around, and you got to stop that. And that temptation is going to come to you. Don't do it, because if you do it, you're going to lose your relationship. And that's all I have to say about that. So your next card is Pisces. Next card. Next sign is Pisces. So what's in love for Pisces between now and the end of November? And Pisces, between now and the end of November. And I thank you so much for listening to my video. And please subscribe if you like what you're hearing. And also don't forget to hit the like button. That helps a lot. I have other shows that are coming up. I have a friend who we have a show, it's called Charleston Trees Talk. And we go to these beautiful trees and listen to what they have to say. You know, the trees are alive, and they have information that they want to give to us all to help us in this life that we live on this earth. Because damn, it can be a hard life. So Pisces, what's in love between now and the end of November for Pisces? So, yeah, not looking good. Oh, goodness. So, for some of you, you just started a new relationship. New things, happen. New relationship has sprung up. But don't get too comfortable with this relationship, because they ain't happening. Five of Swords, there's conflict, and there's also some cheating. There's like the person that you're involved with, and you just recently got into this relationship, but don't get comfortable with this person because this is not your person. Either you're cheating on them or they're cheating on you. Somebody's cheating, okay? I mean, let's cut through the chase here. Somebody's cheating. So as a result, this is not gonna last. It's gonna be an unhappy ending. So you've got the choice. If this person is cheating on you, you've got a choice, and you find out you have a choice. You can either stay in this relationship and continue to let them cheat on you and be miserable, or if you're doing the cheating, then just do yourself and the other person a favor and get the hell out of the relationship and continue to be the hoe that you want to be, but don't drag somebody else into that. It's just bad karma. So this is the end of my love readings for November, through the rest of November for all of the signs here. Again, if you want a personal reading, please go to my website at www.gypsyspiritcharleston.com. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Spend lots of time with your family and friends. Tell everybody that you are around how much you love them, because you might not get that chance again. Thank you so much again, and have a very magical day. Bye-bye.